without drawing chips, from picture to pattern. If you're given complicated integer problems like this boy has been, you could really be drawing dots for hours. So it's important to learn a way of doing these subtraction problems that does not require you to draw the dots or the chips. That's what we're doing in this series today. So just to review quickly, -1 take away -4. If you're drawing chips, you draw the minuend, the first number, -1. Then you draw 4 zero sandwiches. You draw 4 zero sandwiches because -4 is what's being taken away, and the absolute value of -4 is 4, so you need 4 zero sandwiches. Then you take away the 4 red chips. They're crossed out right here. Simplify the remaining 0 sandwiches right here with the 2 blue lines, and then circle the remaining chips, in this case 3 black chips, which represent the number +3. If you're having trouble remembering how to do this, then you need to go back to the previous video on subtracting integers to review and remember. All right, so what we want to do is move from drawing the pictures to finding a pattern that will help us to solve these problems without drawing pictures. So let's take a careful look at the step in which we introduce the 4 zero sandwiches and take away the -4. Here's our -1, which is the minuend in the problem. Here are our 4 zero sandwiches, and we're taking away -4. So we have -1 take away -4. This picture actually closely resembles the picture or the drawing of a related operation. The related operation is addition. So here's the drawing that represents the subtraction, -1 take away -4. We just talked about that. Here's the drawing of the related drawing of the addition, -1, and then plus just means add, so we've added 4 to the drawing. So you can see how similar they are. And the reason it's key to recognize that relationship is that -1 plus 4, this equation right here, is called the related addition for -1 take away -4. Learning about and writing the related addition equation is a different but sometimes more efficient way to find the answer to a subtraction problem. So there's a difference between drawing the chips and doing the related addition. You get the same answer, but they're different processes and they show different things. When you draw, so drawing the subtraction with chips and doing the related addition problem are not the same thing. When you show subtraction using the chips, you always draw the minuend, the first number in the subtraction problem. Then you draw whatever 0 sandwiches are necessary, and then you cross out what's being taken away to show the subtraction. So in the chip model, you always have to show taking away the chips that are being subtracted. You always have to cross something out, cross out some chips. With related addition, you don't draw any chips at all. You make a pair of changes for each subtraction problem. The first change in a subtraction is you change the subtraction to addition. The second change is you change the subtrahend, the number that's being subtracted, to its opposite. And we'll do an example of that on the next slide. So the first number, when you're doing the related addition, never changes because it's not being subtracted. The minuend never changes. It just enters the related addition problem when you write the related addition problem the same exact number. It's the second number, the number that's being subtracted, that you have to take the opposite of. So another way to think about related addition is by using the pattern add the opposite. So when you have the subtraction problem, -9 minus -10, so minus a negative, you change the subtraction to addition, and you change -10 to +10. So you add the opposite. We're adding the opposite of -10. That gives us -9 plus 10, which equals 1. You can also have problems where you're subtracting a positive number. If you have some number minus a positive, like -9 minus +10, then the subtraction again changes to addition, and +10 changes to -10. So you add a negative. So minus a positive becomes adding a negative. And -9 plus -10 is -19. It's like owing $9 to one person and owing $10 to someone else. You owe $19 altogether. So these changes, these related addition changes, always happen in pairs, never by themselves. What I mean by in pairs is you have to change the subtraction and the number next to it. So they always happen in pairs. So for your home learning, what I'd like you to do is to do some integer subtraction with and without the chips. So you're going to find the difference for each of these 4 problems below by drawing the subtraction using the chips, and if you need to, just review the previous subtraction lesson that was homework a few nights ago. And then the second way is I'd like you to write the related addition problem by showing adding the opposite for each problem. So there are 4 problems below, and each of them has 2 parts. So please write these on your home learning paper and bring it to class with you tomorrow. See you then. Bye.